Yes, sir. So what y'all do all day? How was y'all? Did y'all work today?
Yes.
Nike, you had to work too?
You know, I'm off until August.
I did. How I'm supposed to know that?
Ooh, man.
That's all right.
Yeah, off until August.
Oh, school. My bad. Yeah.
So you just living your best life?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yep. Irv come back tomorrow. He was at the beach.
Oh, you at the beach now?
Yeah, he went with his dad for like the past 2 weeks.
There she go.
Oh, what's up, Zella? That's a picture again. See what I'm saying? I'm ready this time.
Nike, what you drinking?
Some margarita 1800.
Okay. Save me some.
Okay, I got you.
I'll drink. I'm gonna go get me something to drink too.
Stacey, what you got? What you sipping on, Stacey?
Nothing. Nothing tonight.
Waiting on Zella to turn her mic on and her picture.
Hi, everybody.
What's up, Zella?
Hey.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We just can't see you.
But it won't let me turn my I got to be the one with difficulties, huh?
It's all good. Yeah, well, Zella, while you figure that out, we're gonna go ahead and drop this intro, all right? Peace to the original people of the Creator. Welcome to another edition of Fresh Fire Friday with TY and Reggie. Today is July 15th, 2022. Where this year going? This year flying by, right?
Yes, for sure.
Wow. But what's up, TY? What's going on?
What's up, bro? What's up, man? Just happy to make it to Friday.
Who we got on here today, bro?
Oh man, we got 3 beautiful ladies with us today, bro. We got Miss Stacy, we got Nike that I go way back with, and we got young Zella that I go way back with as well. So thank all 3 of you guys for joining us today.
Yeah.
Glad to be a part of it.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Well, Zella, if you can't get your camera straight, you can still do the audio. Is that cool?
Oh, okay, I appreciate that.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute now. Hold on. I think I'm on to something. Boom. There we go.
There you go.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
We're gonna go ahead and drop this hot topic. Thank you for joining us, Zella. This week's topic is, what is your Fresh 5 R&B male groups? But New Edition is excluded from the list because I know everybody on here had New Edition. No,
Yeah, absolutely.
Zella said she ain't had New Edition, but hey, New Edition, they're in the class of their own, as far as I'm concerned. And TY and Nike and Stacy. Sorry, Zella, but we all got New Edition. But TY, what's the order of going first, Stacy?
Yeah, let's do it with Stacy, then we can go with Zella, then we can go with Nike, then I'll come through and you can come last, bro.
Rock.
All right, Miss Stacy, the floor is yours.
All right. So I got my 5 down. I went back and forth, and then it made me actually sit and listen to some music to really determine what I wanted to do. So the first one I have is Blackstreet.
Hey, hold up, Stacey. Before we get started, we got these 3 beautiful ladies on here. Please tell your name and where you calling from. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am Stacy Forbes, and I'm calling actually from Fort Mill, South Carolina.
All right. Let's do this.
I am Zella Parker, and I'm calling from Florence, South Carolina.
Flow Town.
And I'm Nike, and I'm calling from Columbia, South Carolina.
The Metro,
Man.
capital city. All right, let's go, Stacey.
All right, so my first group was Blackstreet.
Mm.
I actually, when I was a teenager, was able to see them in concert. My next one is Drew Hill. I also got to see them in concert as well. Guy, which Teddy, Teddy Riley, he's also a part of Blackstreet. Jodeci. And then last, I went with Tony.
Wow.
Okay.
That's dope. That's dope.
Okay. Okay.
It's
Okay,
on you,
so-
Miss Zella.
What you got,
All right.
Zella?
So of course I love old school music. So my head up with my first go gonna be the Ozzy Brothers right off top.
Okay.
And then that we're gonna do a little bit of Gap Band. And of course I had to do Boys and Men, of course. A little bit of Earth, Wind and Fire, and then I'm gonna end it with Mid Condition.
Okay.
Nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
What you got, Miss Nike?
Okay, so are we telling like why we chose these, or we just gonna?
Yeah,
just
it's
Hey,
it's
whatever.
you.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
you.
All right, so my first one is the Temptations.
Okay.
If you came to 304 James Avenue, the Temptations was played like every day. This was something that brought the family together. We would perform like we was the Temptations. I remember Chucky Campbell, he would be what's his name? Paul Williams. You couldn't tell him he went Paul.
For sure.
And the Temptations, yeah, that was just something that brought us all together. I can literally recite like the whole Temptation movie verbatim without a script. That's how much I love the Temptations. The next one was like the Jackson 5. So I grew up around a whole bunch of teenagers. I was the youngest one. It was Mikey, Robin, Sean, Carmelita. And we grew up in the church, but we were still listening to other music. So I chose the Jackson 5 because, it showed Michael as a little young kid. You didn't really see too many young kids doing a lot of stuff like around the late 70s and 80s. Then I went with 112. 112 was my group because in middle school, that's when I started getting little butterflies, liking these boys and stuff. And the songs was kind of relatable. And then I picked Drew Hill, the same reason. Drew Hill, the same, going through high school, like these boys, writing love letters, putting some of the lyrics in the letters with Drew Hill. And then Pretty Ricky. My first time listening to Pretty Ricky, I was in Miami. It was 2005. And I heard this song, I was listening to a CD, and I heard this song, and it was like Grind on Me. And I was like, who is this? And why they singing this? This is a little nasty song. So I like that because the song was nasty. So I started listening to all their songs. So I like Pretty Ricky.
It's all right.
So tell me how the youngest two on the call got the oldest groups. That don't even, whatever. You like what you like.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so I was thinking that, we always go last or next to last. So I knew my people was gonna get picked. So out of my 5, I would say I think 2 or 3 of mine got picked. So I'm gonna give them to you anyway. But just to comment on the different ones, Nike with you, Temptations. So we was right there. So we know exactly what you're talking about. Between that and the 5 heartbeats, we could probably recite them because that's what we did. And
Right.
I know the dance you talking about Chuck did was Paul when he snapped his hand with a little slide. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my list. Man, Stacey, I thought you had my list for a second. I was like, dang, man. But I kind of try to put mine in order of roundabout when it was going down. So I like to always say in no particular order as far as which one I like more than the next. But year base, I'm gonna start in 1991 with Jodeci. And just I'm gonna call out a couple of their hits, you know, just in case somebody that don't listen to music might have forgot. We'll give them an opportunity to go listen to some of these songs. You had Come and Talk to Me, Forever My Lady, Fiendin', just to name a few of their classics. Obviously, they got more, but those was three that came to mind. Next, I'll move to 1992, which I think they out of DC, but they was very underrated in my opinion. They don't get enough love, and that's Shy. So they had songs like Baby I'm Yours, If I Ever Fall in Love, which everybody know. And then I had a personal favorite was Come With Me, which a lot of people probably don't know, and I wanted to throw that out there so they can go on Apple and check it out. Number 3, moving on down, I'm gonna go to Houston and hit up those guys called H-Town. And they had hits like Knocking the Boots, Emotions, and A Thin Line Between Love and Hate, just to name a few of their songs. And then I'm gonna go with my girl Stacy to 1994 with Blackstreet. Obviously they had No Diggity, which was huge. They had a song called Deep, and then everybody remember Before I Let You Go. You know, that was the classic when you had the long phone cord and we was calling into the radio station and wanted to hear that dedication that night. And then my last is, I forget, I think Nike had it, was 112, Where the Players Dwell. They had hits like Cupid, Only You featuring Notorious B.I.G., and Peaches and Cream, just to name a few of what they had. But it was so many more that I could have named, that you guys named, and then I tried to like bounce off Reggie as far as what we gonna pick, and I kind of know how he thinks, so I try to stay away from some of his picks. So once you hear some of his picks, they my picks. But some of his picks is probably my picks. But bro, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it over to you and let you finish strong with you. You got the heavy hitters at the end.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all done picked every person I picked. Tassie talking. I said, well, I can't say Drew Hill because everybody done picked Drew Hill. So I put H-Town. Then he said H-Town. So I don't have, but the only one that I picked Boys to Men. I picked Mint Condition. I picked Jagged Edge. I picked Drew Hill. But none of y'all picked this one group that I picked, LSG, Keith Sweat, Gerald Levert, and Johnny Gill. But let me talk about why I picked mine. You know, Nike said she was the youngest one on here, and she got, the youngest two, y'all picked Temptations. But Drew Hill, Jagged Edge, Mint Condition, Boys and Men, y'all was sitting at home dancing with the family. But when these groups was on, I was in the club having a good time. So that's why I picked these songs. And LSG, I wish that group would have never broke up. They could have still been performing if Levert, but you know, Levert gone, of course. But yeah, man, y'all had some great artists. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's dope. Y'all got anything y'all want to talk about?
Bro, you can't let them off the hook like that. You gonna let them off the hook like that?
Because you done squeezed this lemon so much.
Hey.
But y'all know, if y'all watch this every week, y'all already know what go on. We're gonna throw a curveball. We need one more. One more that could have made the 5. Could have made the 5. Could have made your fresh 5. This ain't your top 5. This your fresh 5.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, I had a contingent and it was Jagged Edge. I had thought about Shy too. I had thought about H-Town as well, because I changed my list back and forth. I also had picked Boys to Men, but my contingent was Jagged Edge.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, my one that I could have slid in was Immature. Would never lie.
There you go.
When the boy started whining, I was like, that's it. That's a banger. That's the number one hit. We're gonna sit right here for a little while. We're gonna keep replaying this. We're gonna hide in the back because Deacon Hayes don't need to hear what I'm listening to. But Immature all the way. Never lie. That's my all-time favorite hit of theirs.
Okay. What you got, Nike?
So I love old school music now. Like, I grew up around some old heads, sneaking out to, different places here and there, sneaking to the hideaway. I like Frankie Beverly and Maze. Like, I really think that some of their songs is just like so genuine, and it's things that they actually went through. So their music is like real dope today. It's prevalent today. You go to a cookout and you hear Frankie Beverly and Maze, and the whole cookout gonna turn up. Like,
Yeah,
That's right.
you right. It's so many old school. I mean, we could have did a show on just that alone.
Yeah, that's a
Right.
whole nother topic.
Classics, that's a whole another avenue. But yeah, they're great. My one would be, and nobody even say it, so I would say High Five. So she's playing hard to get,
Mhm.
go,
Yeah.
and of course the kissing game. Everybody know the kissing game, right? So
Yep.
that would have been one that could have easily slid up in there and made the list. But definitely wanted to give them a shout out as well, because those we had a show in the past talking about different songs and where you was at or what you was doing. It kind of goes hand in hand with these groups, because bro, like you was saying, these groups, man, you can think back to their classics and exactly what you was doing when it was, being
Right.
played. So
Yeah. That's the beautiful thing about music. When you got certain songs that can come on, and like Nike was talking about Temptations, you know exactly what you was doing when that movie and those songs came on.
Yeah.
Everybody got that. When Fire Heartbeats come on, you know exactly what you was doing and how you felt when that song came on. But my group would be Troop. So I'm just
okay.
Oh,
Y'all-
dang.
Man, you took it back. I forgot about that.
I got to go with Troop, because that's, like I said, that I talked about them on another episode we did. That was the first group that I grabbed the phone when we had, I don't know, y'all probably too young to remember this, but we used to have to hold the phone and have that cord about 20 feet long, drag it all the way in the room,
Yeah.
and try to get that song just right, so she can hear it, so she can hear that good song on,
For sure.
But y'all want to share or anything? Tell what you have going on. You want to share with us?
Nike, you ain't got no shoe stuff coming around the
Yeah,
corner?
any parties or anything?
So we are actually getting ready to do a kickball party next Saturday on the 23rd.
Okay.
We're gonna have vendors that's gonna be out there selling food, cakes, soap, like whatever you name that. We're opening up. We even have a little girl that's gonna have a lemonade stand. We're gonna have people sponsoring some of the children in the rural areas. So instead of like sending money to these different people, we're asking that we have a list of kids. So we have the sizes, the shoe sizes. We're asking that you go out and purchase something for them, like go buy some socks or buy a shirt, something that'll fit one of those kids. Other than that, we got some other stuff we're brainstorming with, living here in Columbia and seeing the ideas that Columbia and Charlotte, all of them have, and taking it back to the PD area. They're loving it. The brunch thing is starting to pick up. I love a good brunch. You can take me out.
That's big.
Yeah, take me out and give me mimosas, and we eat and drink and listen to music during the daytime. When I can be in the bed at 10,
Yes.
I'm good.
Yes.
I am real good with that. So, but yeah, that's about it.
Oh yeah. Y'all ladies got anything y'all want to share?
No, Nike basically, because I'm part of that art as
You're
well.
gonna be with Nike, okay?
So we gonna make it the best thing possible for the kids. Let the kids come out, try to donate and do what we can for these children because they really need our help, and their parents need our help as well. So we try to do what we can for the community. Right now it's in Hartsville. Hopefully we can get other communities involved as well. And if you know of anyone that is able to donate, please, please, please tell them to donate. Please tell them to get involved if they like to. So we just want to keep this going because we wish that we had these same people doing this same stuff when we were younger too. So now that we are up in age, it's time for us to do more for the young following in our footsteps, or following or growing up under us.
That's amazing. I would like to contribute. So let me know what I can do so that I can contribute.
Wow. That's
Thank
dope.
you.
Yes.
And I
Now,
heard
so-
Zella said, when, she thinking about when you were younger, you wish you would have had those opportunities, but that's how every generation is supposed to get better. Even in sports, we talk about sports a lot, and the generation that played before the generation now, they don't like the money that the athletes make today. But it would be a messed up game if they were still making the money that they were making. The next generation gonna make more money than these athletes. So that's what it is. Every generation is supposed to be better than the one previous. So that's good, Zoe.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, you don't see people talking about vacation Bible school. You don't see people doing something for the kids and stuff. And this girl came on my status and she was like, Nike, we're the adults now. That's our job. And I was like, dang, like I'm sitting here complaining about what nobody isn't doing, but the adults that took up the time with us, like they're older now and they're seasoning out. So it's our turn now. So I'm doing that as well next week. Next week I'll be hosting, I'm sorry, week after next. It's the last week in July. I'm hosting a vacation Bible school for children 5 through 18. And it's going to be a self-esteem workshop. The first day, we're going to get to know each other. I'm going to separate the girls and the boys, and we're going to talk, get down to the nitty gritty. I'm buying ties for all the little boys. I'm going to have Uncle Rob come in and show them how to, professionally tie a tie. Get them some insight. I'm actually looking for somebody that kind of like went to jail, that was in the hood in the streets, but came out and doing real good. I want them to kind of come in and talk to the boys too. But for my girls, we're going to start journaling. I'm going to give them a mirror with some affirmations so that they can take it onto the school year, speak positive over themselves in the morning, because that speaks volumes. Like when I was in my first grade class, every morning we started out with affirmations, and you'll be surprised at some of these kids that thought that. Little girls like, oh, I'm ugly and this and that and the third. But when they came out of Miss Clyburne's classroom, there was the most beautiful girls and the most handsome boys with their heads held high. And then that's the first day. That Wednesday, we're going to go and visit Black business owners in Hartsville. So we're going to go visit Chelsea Henry. She has her own school. She has a cosmetology school. So we're going to take the kids over there to go see, some of the things that she's doing, because she's a Black owner. And if anybody know about Hartsville, on Carolina Avenue, like she has a school on Carolina Avenue. And she's allowing all these Black people to come, these Black students to come in and learn right here. They don't have to travel to Florence or Charlotte or Columbia. It's right here in Hartsville. So we're going to visit her. Tina, Sister Vera daughter, she has like this super mega beauty polish shop, well, like a shop. So she has like beauticians in there. She has estheticians. She has braiders, nail techs. We're going to go visit that. We're going to go visit a barbershop. A all Black daycare center, and then we're going to have dinner at at one of the Black owned restaurants in Hartsville that day. And then we're going to top it off with a little back to school bash, something for them to have fun too. But yes, that I meant to throw that out there earlier.
Nice. So real quick, Nike, the thing on the 23rd, where is that actually located? So if somebody wanted to donate something or bring something.
So it's in Hartsville. It's going to be at Barley Park. Okay. It's going to be from 2 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Now, when I tell you, like, we got so far, no kids have like signed up for the kickball game. It's straight adults. So I mean, we got people from like the Mac family, the McDaniel family. Like this is like a big competition. So
Oh yeah.
we're gonna have brackets. You know, we're gonna have like teams that's gonna, gonna come down to the championship game at the end of the night. So, but it's gonna be at Barley Park. I know it's off of Russell Road. I don't know the
Yeah.
actual name
Oh
of
yeah.
it.
Yeah, they can do that.
Yeah, but it's at Barley Park is the only park in Hartsville.
Okay.
But it starts at 2, and we'll have games going on from 2 to 10 that night.
Cool. It's good
Hey,
stuff.
guess what? I'm gonna be in Hartsville that same weekend because my family having a family reunion, the Robinson family. So my cousin Calvin Robinson having a family, he organized a family reunion, and it's 3 days. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'm gonna be there. So I'm definitely coming out to Barley Park for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring all them with me too. Everybody. Oh yeah.
So I would like to, so my best friend she has a Black owned business, and it's actually, it's juice. She does fresh juices. It's called Gina's Jammin Juice. You can find her on social media. She ships to you, and her juices are fresh. They come, I use them all the time. I order from her. So you can look, her Instagram is Jammin Juice _0306. And so if y'all would like to participate, definitely go to her her Instagram. You can order through there as well.
Well, hey, all y'all text me your those everything that you got going on, and I'll make sure I put it in the description box below. So if anybody click on, they'll know how to find Gina's Jammin Juice and come out and support the kickball event in Barley Park too.
Oh yeah.
So Stacy, is that in Fort Mill as well?
No, she actually lives in Florida.
Okay.
Yep, she lives in Florida, but she does ship.
Okay.
She ships to me here in Fort Mill.
Okay.
So I'll send the information so you guys can have it.
For sure.
Okay.
Hey, but y'all already know. Hey, thank y'all for this. For all this, y'all had some good conversation, but this that part of the show when this Ty's famous quote after he, say whatever he got to say, but this when Ty dropped some knowledge on us real quick.
Couple of jewels. Actually, I just I'm gonna go with just basically the vibe of what we've been talking about the last few minutes, and it's just about surrounding yourself with people who are only gonna lift you higher. You know what I mean? That's it. Surround yourself with people that's gonna lift you higher. Right. Because so many times that it's all about your circle. We talk about this all the time on the show. It's about your circle and who you surround yourself with. Because they have your best interests at heart. Usually, you know what I'm saying, you got good people around you and they want to see you grow and do big things. So that would be my quote for today.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah.
Y'all ladies, y'all want to add anything else before we end this?
Thank you for having me to participate today.
Oh yeah, thank you for all your support, Stacy. I mean, we had to reach out to you this week, and every week, Ty like, who is Stacy? Who is Stacy? Every week, you know what I'm saying? So thank you for everything, and we're gonna bless you. Thank you, Nike. Thank you, Nike, for coming on. Nike was supposed to be on like,
oh man, Nike was on like 3 different times.
Yeah, but
that first time I got a motorcycle, so I had like the little motorcycle heebie-jeebies. I was riding like every single day. And that day we were supposed to get on. I didn't ever get back. I was still in my little creeping mode. I was kind of scared to go fast, and so I didn't get back home in time that day.
Yeah, you sent that picture. When I looked at that picture, I said, you don't look comfortable on that thing.
Oh, I'm big comfortable now. Like I be riding, it's so therapeutic. I love it.
Yeah. And Zella, thank you for joining at such a quick notice. I know Nike gave me a little backstory of you. Y'all grew up in church together, you and her, Ty, running around in the church. But thank you for joining.
Yeah, I appreciate the invite. You are most definitely getting me out of my comfort zone.
That's what it's
And-
all about. Yeah.
And I enjoyed it. Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh yeah, and she sang too. Like that's why I talked to her, because she's one of my only friends that's like heavy in the music. Like
Oh.
none of my other friends are, but she sings, like she sings.
Hey,
Yeah.
Zella, maybe we can do something. I'm a singer too, you know.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
with that being said,
No, but thank y'all for joining us, and thank everyone for listening to another edition of Fresh Fire Friday with my brother TY and Reggie. Peace be unto you.
all right.